Cursed toilets. Chat, this is a segment where I go over some of the most interesting, weird, disgusting, well, maybe not disgusting. I don't think you're going to see anything fecal, but you will see very weird toilets. Like, why do they exist? Why were they made? We'll find out. Maybe we won't, but this segment was submitted by Lana Kila. So, thank you for that. It says they've been watching for like 7 years, and they wanted to make a collection of toilets. Sure. So here's the first one for the safest of shits. It's a VLC toilet. It's not the worst, but you know what? I feel like it would get stuck at the bottom. So that's bad. This is a famous cursed toilet. I don't think this needs a whole lot of introduction. But it says here, believe it or not, this is a real image. Yes, it is. Lars here was sculpted by a metal musician by the name of Prince Midnight. The toilet was sculpted to pay tribute to the Metallica drummer and is apparently fully functional. Tribute. So the tribute here is you can take a shit in Lars's fleshy toilet bowl anytime you want. It's really cool, isn't it? Vinny, have you ever thought about streaming Zillow Gone Wild? It's possible. That would be a discussion. It would have to also be vetted, and but it's maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm interested in weird segments. I'm interested in stuff like this, and stuff like this too. So it says here, the brown note. Okay, I thought I was gonna get information. And it's just a tuba. But to be fair, I think it is one of the fartiest instruments. And very uncomfortable as it may be, it seems, if I had to rate some of these on a scale from 1 to 10 in terms of usability, the Lars toilet is the most usable. This one is like a 6. Uncomfortable, but usable. There's a tree toilet. That, I think, is just a natural occurrence. It looks pretty usable. I'm going to say that's a fairly 8 out of 10 usable toilet. Maybe 9. Does a bear shit in the woods? If so, it would be there. Did it grow that toilet paper? Usable, and it fills up fast. Yeah, it fills up fast, but it just eventually becomes fertilizer, or like a storm comes along and overflows it. This was taken at an estate sale. Looks like we got that cursed Zillow segment starting right now. So, okay, chat. I stayed at a place a couple years ago, like 5 or 6 years ago. I stayed at a place that was a weird, like, mansion hotel mix of a hotel and an Airbnb. I say mansion because it had like a lot of rooms. It was maybe like 4 different spaces for people to stay, and I got the middle area, and I have a picture of it somewhere, and one day I will share it. There was a weird kitchen, and in the middle of the kitchen was a shower. It was like, there was a plastic or, glass thing so you can get in there and it won't like spill into the kitchen. But there was a shower in the fucking kitchen. I will find this photo one day. It was really weird. No toilet. It did have a drain. Yeah, it did have a drain. So that is what I immediately thought of upon seeing this. My guess here is this can't be real because that's very unsanitary. Like, if this was RimWorld, all of your shit would be fucking tainted. Is it just like there for the time being? I don't know. Many questions. None will be answered ever. The hell is this thing? So it looks horribly uncomfortable. Probably worth a couple bucks, but it's an antique. It certainly is. Expert mode. Okay, that's just a bit of a laugh. How long until that cardboard just turns into a slush and ends up in the toilet anyway? This music is so not fitting. I'm open to fitting music for a toilet segment. Like, what is fecal music? Like, what do I play? I'm doing blueprints. Portal? Conquer's Bad Fur Day, of course. Hang on, I got something here. Earthbound is usually good for stuff like this. Why is there food near that? Wait a minute. No, is this a porta potty that was turned into a grill? I hope it was never used. I really, really, really hope it was never used. It's plastic. Like, you can't... This is a photo op. This is a joke. Like, you can't put a fire down there because it's going to melt the plastic. Comedy toilet. Is this one of them public toilets where you can't see out? Or you can see out, but people can't see in? It is. Okay, it says here, glass bathrooms. This is a public restroom in Sulphur Springs, Texas. Many exist across the world. People walking by cannot see in, but people inside can see out. Would you dare? If you have to go, and you're in a city, yeah, you're gonna go. However, like, if you're in an emergency, sure. But I would prefer to shit anywhere else. I guess exhibitionists might enjoy this, but they can't even be seen. It's just, there's something weird about, like, watching people oblivious to what you're doing, like the dark deeds that you're producing. I don't know. There are puddles near the toilet on the left. Yeah, no, this is bad. This is bad. Also, for additional viewing material, watch the How To with John Wilson episode about how to find a public restroom. I would highly recommend that episode. So this, the flood appears to be caused by the weather rather than a sewer backup. Thank the Lord. Okay, this isn't so much a cursed or weird toilet. I mean, it's cursed. It's not a weird toilet. It's just a flooded toilet. The new Londo toilet. That's a Dark Souls reference, isn't it? This looks like a toilet in a rectory. In, like, a church. It says here... This is a pretty famous image. Despite this, I have no info on this one. So, you know, it would be funny to say that this was like a conference room and it included a toilet where you could deliver your presentation from. However, my guess is that it's a rectory. My guess is that they were just storing chairs in here. I hope. But if that's the case... There's a door with a glass window right in the corner there. What the fuck? Stolen from the chat. What, rectory? I would never. I did. toilet next to the execution chamber in Texas, if I recall correctly. Oh, you think that... Is that... Oh. The final toilet. Why even bother? At that point. Who cares? Sir, you have to shit. Why? Because when we kill you, all of your poop will leave your body, and that's disgusting. So please, if you wouldn't mind using the execution toilet, I won't. Sir, you have to. Or else what? Or else we kill you. What's this? A sneak peek at the bathrooms of Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Parks. Feel even more immersed in the Mushroom Kingdom as you water these thirsty piranha plants. It's Nintendo Amorica. This went viral around the time Nintendo World at Universal was announced. It's not real. Oh, I wish that was real. Those thirsty plants, man. Feed me, Seymour! Ooh, murder toilet. That looks just like an upside-down bucket. So, probably an improvised toilet. This is why, like, you know, it would be great if you could find a hole to the core of the earth and just dump all the stuff down there. It'd be so cool. Oh, and yeah, when it comes to the toilet, no, that's just like a Silent Hill toilet. Yeah. Emergencies only. Speaking of Silent Hill toilet. That's pretty bad. What key item do you think is in there? There's a key. And then the key leads to this bathroom. And then James has to reach his hand into this toilet. And he finds... Oh, what's that? It's a cupcake. Love Parasite toilet. Oh god. Oh my god. This is the mushroom toilet. Apparently yeah, apparently mushrooms grew out of someone's fucking toilet. So not good. Not good. You don't want to eat these, I don't think. I think these are death mushrooms. Chat, if your toilet grows mushrooms, it's time to move. And that leads to a Zillow segment. Oh, yes. The co-op toilet. Nothing says trust like shitting next to a homie. Bro, you just sit there. It's a severance toilet, yeah. You just sit there, you can hold hands while you do your business. You can have a nice romantic evening with the candles. I wonder if that one button flushes both. Vinny, this is from an SNL skit. Let's see. Oh, it is. Oh, is that Kevin Nealon? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Kevin Nealon and Victoria Jackson. This is this is this is the SNL I did watch when I was younger because it was like reruns constantly. I have no recollection of this toilet, however. Oh god. Uh... Vinny, I sent my setup to Joel last year. What do you mean you sent it to him? This is from Fun Boringness in chat. They seem proud of their setup. We have a cursed toilet submission from a chat member today on the stream. Listen, chat member, I'm really proud of you and everything. I mean, this is how you maximize your space, but this doesn't look like it's an apartment. Like, if this was an apartment in New York City, maybe? But, like, there's a reason that toilets are in their own specific room. It's to prevent the poop diseases. It's a sunroom in my grandparents' house. You know what, chat member? I have your messages open. Did you put this here? Or was this just here? What happened here? What's going on? I see that Santa up there. There's like no curtain or anything. There's a sink attached to the wall. This can't be a bit. I'm waiting for more information from the chat member because that is utterly fascinating. It was installed as an add-on to the house in 1996. They wanted this, a sunroom and a second bathroom, and then needed room for a PC. So I used it during the summer. I stayed for my setup. I guess you just, yeah, you can have it all if you put it all in one room. We want a sunroom, but we also want a toilet. Got it. Here is a toilet with a view located in Washington State. The Scenic toilet is frequented by mountain goats attracted to the salt in your piss. But, like, who's up here? Like, who's up here? I wonder if they charge for this. Someone is going to find a way. The way everything works, someone's going to find a way to charge to use this toilet. The Scenic, Washington State, Mount Rainier, fucking wooden toilet tour. Only $20 per squirt. This toilet is located on the Gem Lake Trail in Rocky Mountain National Park. Huh. So, I guess this is... You can still kind of close it. It's that weird bucket-style toilet. Maybe I just haven't encountered that many toilets. Do not dispose of trash in toilet. Please pack it out. Close lid after use. Where does it lead? I mean, it seems like there's some kind of septic system. I don't know. Maybe it just looks like a tube. It looks small, but it might be bigger than we think it is. And yeah, you just you're out in the open still, and you if you're up there with other like hiking companions, you're gonna have to ask them to look away. Those bucket styles are for outhouses without plumbing. Fair enough. They're called pit toilets. They're common in places like parks where the plumbing won't reach. Okay. Because I was also looking at, there's like tubes. It's very scenic. I mean, I would probably take a shit there. I think that, yeah, I would. I would. No question. A toilet in Bora Bora, French Polynesia. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any way to close the flap. It's like just exposed. Does it go directly into the sea? That water is beautiful. Man, that's a shame. If this is real, that's just, I don't know, that's just bizarre. If you're living here or if you're just renting and this is your only option, but you got to do what you got to do, but I don't know, maybe the turtles like it. I don't know. Bugs Bunny toilet. Now that's cursed. That is truly cursed. Pretty famous cursed image. Did some research and discovered this is a real toilet located in Dulce, Jesus Mio, a disco club in Medellin, Colombia. I can't find anything to imply it's still there, but while digging, I found that they have an entire bathroom of these character toilets. There's a video included, even. Okay, we're gonna go on a journey here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Superman one. Have you ever wanted to take a shit onto Superman's lap? Now you can. I like how Donald Duck's children are here. Fred. I feel like their legs aren't even attached properly. They're nephews, not children. Same thing. Yeah, the character toilets, including Lars Ulrich, are deeply disturbing, and I don't know why someone would think this is a good idea other than just for like a laugh, but hey, it's good. Oh, look at this. Nice. The amount of dueling toilets I found while researching this was concerning. Dueling toilets. Is there really that many? It's a PvP zone. Why would there be two disgusting toilets facing each? Well, they look clean, but maintaining eye contact. It's like you get a raw dog your shitting experience. Man. Bad sentence? Yeah, a little bit. I really just don't see the point in this. I mean, you could just have the amount of space required here is enough for putting a little divider in between the toilets, and you can just do like a fake public restroom. So this is, yeah, either some kind of like fetish or it's just, someone is like weird and they're like, it'll be fun. Again, more dueling toilets. It says here, challenge pissing. I actually really want to attempt this challenge. If I drank enough water, I think I could do it, chat. No, I'm telling you. No, it's good. You can do it. This one's not so weird. This one's not so weird. There's even a drain in case you miss. Spooky Dookie or Creepy Peepee? I'm gonna go for Spooky Dookie. I like that one. And yeah, by the way, if you wanna do this, you have to piss out your whole balls. That's the only way it's gonna reach. Anyway. Skull toilets. Big fan. This is a public latrine from ancient Rome. The toilets were all connected to one large trench, and some even emptied into sewers. Imagine staring at your friend from across the room whilst dropping a deuce into one of these. Thank you, chat member, pack creator, for writing that sentence for me to read. Yeah. I mean, it's no different than the ones that we had a moment ago, but you're like pretty much like cheek to cheek almost. But I mean, in Rome, they also had vomitoriums and like, I think they had like orgies. So it's probably like this is the least of your worries in Rome. If this is, how they actually pooped. The vomitorium thing isn't real, never has been. It's not what you think it is. All right, listen. I want to make a Mars Volta album called Deloused in the Vomitorium. So it's real for my purposes, okay? Also, do these, like, go into an aqueduct? Do they have, like, a separate aqueduct for shitting? This one here is a real problem experienced in some parts of the world. Sometimes frogs, snakes, and even rats will crawl up into people's toilets. Most modern plumbing have measures to prevent this. This picture comes from Australia. This is something I've heard of. In my travels, I've heard of, like, a snake toilet. Or a toilet snake. I've heard about that. Usually you use a snake to get rid of stuff. In this case, the snake is the stuff. It's weird, but yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, having a little toilet friend. I'm kidding. Why? Is it worse that it's arms and not legs? Yeah, it's worse. It is absolutely worse. That is worse. That's fucking horrible. Someone's art project. Again, despite this being a famous image, I have no further info. Chat, I thought that was a cardboard cutout. Can you Slav squat so hard that you can just float? Is that real? Wow. Oh, this is Australia, chat. Never mind. This is Australia. Oh, okay, listen. I just want to see if it makes any more sense. It still doesn't make sense because it's still, the toilet is still hovering. Well, that's possible. Okay, you know what? That's not even the weirdest part. Sure, I've seen that before. Oh, God, I hate it. I just hate this image so much. The lights are on the floor? Yeah. I don't understand it, and it hurts my brain. I'm gonna move on. Oh. Is it a washing machine? I guess you're multitasking. That's not the worst thing. Listen, at my current age, I need things to be near each other. Okay? Sort of Damocles. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Like, you know, you go to take out your nice laundry and it falls in the toilet. That would be pretty bad. And then it just goes straight back in. Trust me, put your Dookie clothing back in the washing machine. It's really good. It's a good thing to do. A man had his arms stuck in a prison toilet for hours at the District of Columbia jail. My research kept turning up a separate instance of this happening in Pennsylvania, so this has happened more than once. What was this guy looking for in there? Hiding drugs? I mean, maybe. Sure, I guess. That's literally the only thing. Or looking for a key or a coin. He lost his shit. Toilet wine. Ah, that shit's potent. A blessed toilet. Chat, what if we loosened our stool in the 90s vaporwave aesthetic toilet? With this music playing. Honestly, this is the best toilet of the night. Most comfortable. It looks like a nice environment. I would probably have a nice time. I wouldn't want to leave. I would do all my best thinking in this room. It's good. It's good place. This is my happy place. This is where I would go. It would bring me back memories of the 90s, something that embryo child would never know about. Vinny during his BRBs. I eated a pizza under the toilet floor. This is something that doesn't surprise me because I also see a beer. So, yeah. That's not beer. Might not be. No, I do see some weird shit in, or hear some weird shit in public toilets. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip. The Staten Island Ferry on the Manhattan side has some pretty rough toilets. Because it's not just ferry riders that are using those toilets. It's everyone. And a lot of people go to Manhattan to get fucking wasted. And then they destroy those toilets. So don't go in there. Pubes like tumbleweed on the ferry. Can't you just go over the side? You can try. Technically, you can. It's like a fucking optical illusion. My brain has been bewitched by it. Nowhere near the only bathroom I found that looks like this. I've never seen a stairs bathroom that quite looks like this. I love the sink that you have to stand on the stairs to use. Oh, this would be fantastic in the middle of the night when you're in the middle of a fucking weird dream and your brain is all like screwed up and you're groggy and you have to piss really bad. You got to go down some steps and pee in one of the 2 toilets available and then like not trip on your way back up. Why are there 2 down there and a shower head? I'd like to think that the shower head is just where you shower. And it also cleans the toilets while you're down there. That's a bidet, you crusty ass-haver. Okay. Oh, I don't know what a bidet is. I have a bidet. It's just an attachment, though. It's a bidet attachment. All right? So I'm shitting in style, and I would recommend you all do the same. I wouldn't be complete without Skibbity Toilet. I finally moved the toilet away from me so that it's not near me because I was like hitting into it a lot and I was like kicking it by accident. But these are the Skibbity toilets that I had. I have one. I had one. They went from $50 down to like 20. You had it near you. I had it within range of my computer for like 3 months. Someone said, I'm very happy that Skibbity has been replaced by Labubu. Funny story. I actually was at Canal Street in New York City, which is Chinatown. Now, that's a place known for a lot of bootlegs. Like, you might find bootleg Pokemon cards, which I have, by the way, for a future stream. You might find all the same New York magnets, keychains, all the same shirts, and they always have the big trend item, but sometimes they're fake, or they're just bootlegs. Like, well, I guess it's the same thing. And chat, it's all Labubu. It's just all Labubu, all down Canal Street. No, I do not have a Labubu. I never want one. I don't get it. I'm good. But there are so many Labubus, and there's keychain Labubus. There's the fake, plastic ones that are not the real ones, as far as I can tell. I don't know what a real one looks like, so maybe I'm wrong. But knowing Canal Street, it's probably fake. So, yeah, it's just this generation's troll doll. Just think, the embryo child could have had the troll doll, but no. Now they're going to grow up with a Labubu. Okay. Do we have any information on this? No info on this one either. Well, that's helpful. I'm gonna guess that this is a toilet in an abandoned, like, hospital or something. And someone thought it would be funny to put a little face in there, just to scare the shit out of people. This one is La Doo-Doo. That could be the next Skibbity, La Doo-Doo. A carpeted bathroom, to be honest, this is probably more cursed than half of these. You want mushrooms? This is how you get mushrooms. When I did my house flipper tournament, I think it was the first one, I did a carpeted bathroom. Germa's house flipper tournament. So, yeah, it's pretty fucking cursed. Vinny, I have a carpeted bathroom, wanna see? I guess there's enough people in here that there would be someone with a carpeted bathroom. I believe you. It's also... How does a builder not tell you, listen, you're not going to want carpet in your bathroom. Trust me on this one. It's a bitch to clean. It's going to smell horribly. There's going to be mold. At least your feet is comfy. It's not supposed to be in a bathroom. There's just probably some stubborn homeowners that are like, nope, I want a carpet in there. Don't worry, we won't get water on the carpet. Awful. Is that just paint? Despite looking photoshopped, this is a real product you can buy. Amazon has this exact print, not an ad. Huh. My friend has a carpeted bathroom. He says he doesn't have any issues. I mean, if you're careful, I guess you can avoid issues with a carpeted bathroom. This is a bathroom located in Ishiran, a ramen chain in Japan. Many of their restrooms feature an unconventional amount of toilet paper so customers never run out. There's even a sign. I'm still learning Japanese, so forgive my rough translation, but the red text says, if by any chance that you need toilet paper and you run out, tear off this paper. Haha. I mean, it's a good bit. It's memorable. Which is, you know, this. Not cursed. I would say this is blessed. It's pretty nice quality for a you know, restaurant bathroom. It's kind of a hit or miss thing. I mean, it's mostly okay. Most of the New York City ones I've been to and other cities have, like, decent restaurant bathrooms, but there's some really crusty bars in Manhattan that I've been to that have really... I mean, it's like dive bar bathrooms are probably the ones that you most have to kind of worry about. Not even worry, but, like, you know, don't let the water splash back up. You know, the best part is when you go into a bar and the whole bar smells like the bathroom. That's very real, by the way. And that's when you know you're at a good bar. Very real. They don't call them dives for no reason. Huh. I feel like Homer Simpson did this somehow. Taco Bell, White Castle, pick your poison. The Vine Sauce hot sauce, red version, the extra hot sauce. How do you clean this? Power washer? There's no way. There's no way you're supposed to use that toilet. Like, the dookie's gonna get stuck on the rocks. like an art exhibit. It's because it's a bidet. Chat. Okay. I get it. The bidet thing, it's just I'm so used to the bidet being attached to the regular toilet. So yeah. I've made the bidon't joke before, but I'll just steal that from a couple chat members. Notice the toilet paper is on the outside. Let's go check out the murder bathroom. One of many today. I genuinely would recommend the show How To with John Wilson, especially the How to Find a Public Restroom episode. It's really, really good, and it is extended and required viewing after this. Just, there's a couple good toilet bits. God damn it, not again. Like, how would you even do this? I guess you just put, like, some kerosene in there? Hey, it's probably a great way to clean the toilet. IBS, yeah. Lighter fluid, sure, yep. Flammable piss. Free. It says, I took this picture in 2016. 2 days after I took the picture, the toilet was gone. Hey, a free toilet is a free toilet, and if not, it's a seat. It doesn't look like there's a seat on that one, so no, it's just a free toilet. It's a free toilet. Used free toilet available. Land of the free. Grab it. The trick is to put a $50 label on it. Someone will steal it. Like, could you imagine someone leaves a $50 bill? Do they make those still? $50 bills? I haven't seen one. $50 bill. I guess they do, yeah. I haven't seen one in a long time. Of course they do. Man, it's just so rare. For a moment, I was like, fuck, I haven't seen one in a while. Price tag, Vin, not bill. No. Check this out. I mean, like, say someone, you put $50 bill and you think, or like $50 price sticker on there, and you think like someone's gonna just steal it because they see the price and it's like an incentive for someone to steal it because you don't want it anymore. You check your mailbox, you get a crisp 50. That would be great. I don't know what I'm looking at here. What makes this cursed exactly? A dueling toilet. Oh, there's another toilet. A dueling toilet I personally encountered when a beloved local bakery opened a new location near me. This is not my photo, but I can attest to seeing this and confirming these bathrooms exist and aren't just shitposts. Shitposts. I went back recently to eat donuts and the bathrooms are now private. This is the only photo of this phenomenon I have encountered. Or I have, rather. Yeah, so... I don't know who's brave enough to shit in a dueling toilet. Dueling toilet with handicap enabled. Well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's like, choose the handicap toilet if you want, or not? I don't understand. It's so weird. Why would this exist? Fuck. Someone said, choose my opponent. Also, I actually enjoy how passionate about toilets this chat member seems to be. It's kind of funny. And here it is, the last one. I found this on a real estate listing somewhere in Hawaii Island. This is the only bathroom on the property. Hose. There's a bidet? Yeah. Lay bidet. Use the hose. It's like an outhouse, but a little bit better. The quality of this is actually not bad for an outhouse. It leaves a lot to be desired if it were to be just a regular toilet, but as an outhouse, not bad. Accidentally put the hose on the wrong setting. Ooh. Man. Careful. Careful about that. They most probably opened up before the bathroom divisions arrived. The layout isn't all that crazy if you place a divider between the toilets, giving the ADA toilet on their own hand-washing area. There's a poop museum in Tokyo full of toilets. You should check it out. If I'm ever in Tokyo, I will look for the toilet museum. I mean, I'm also passionate about toilets. I fucking built a museum with italics the other... like, what, a month ago, almost? It's a good time. It's a good time. Now that you're done, you should pick the best and worst toilets to honk out a dirt snake in. Well, when you say it like that, alright, I think you know the best one. So this is the best toilet. It's clean. It's... I don't know, aesthetic. It's aesthetical. It'll make you think thoughts about the 90s. I like it. That's a good toilet. I would enjoy that. It's a little cramped, but I don't mind cramped as long as it's private. So, of all the toilets here, this one is probably the one I would most enjoy dropping a chat off at the pool with. I think for a public one, you know, in a restaurant, this is cool. It's got little art, plenty of toilet paper. There's a joke. It's pretty good. And I think other good toilets... is there any other toilet that was, like... I mean... you know, just for the experience, it doesn't look comfortable or particularly sanitary, and you're going to have goats sniffing your piss. But I think that one would be kind of fun to just do, just to have a great view while you're, you know, while you're dumping off a Labrador. Oh God, there's more toilets. We have to, Johnny. We need to put these into another segment. Here's the Better Call Saul toilet for anyone interested. There you go. No, I'll show them now. I'll show them now. But here's the worst ones. This one is horrendous. Thank you for the raid, Desert P. Sorry that you're all entering during this. But this one is really, really bad. And this one is also really bad because you can't really... I don't know, you can't do anything here. So... I'm gonna say... because you're just gonna poop on the face. Those are the two worst ones. And there were plenty of bad ones. There were a lot of bad ones. Like, how are you going to go to the bathroom here? You can't. So those are my picks. But... let's see. Here, from Johnny. Here's Saul's bathroom. There you go. A couple more toilets from searching in different languages. Let's see. So, yeah, our very own Johnny found... what is this guy? I have no context for any of these, by the way, so... yeah, it's not a Freddie Mercury toilet. It's just not. But it's... you know, I really am happy that inanimate objects can't come to life. But I'm gonna be real with you. This would be like, if you have poop trauma and IBS, this would be your Silent Hill monster. There's a George Bush toilet. That's funny. Of course. It's so quaint by these days' standards. Here's a toilet that is under a sink for some reason. I guess they really ran out of room. Don't even know how you sit on this, and if you do, you just have to lean forward the whole time uncomfortably, so fuck that. Ah, yes, the voilet. Where everyone can see everything you're doing. I think they followed the instructions upside down, because the doors are at the proper level from the top. Chat, I didn't find this, but Johnny found the Earthbound toilet. Oh, that would be a great name for a game, Dirtbound. Here it is. Man, that's probably a really expensive urinal. Well, I say toilet, but it's a urinal. Wanting mouths? Yeah, it's the Rolling Stones. They have to have this at every one of their gigs or else they don't play. Here's a scoilet. It's kind of cool, actually. Very uncomfortable looking, but still usable. Here's a high heel-lit. The Joe-lit. Yeah, that previous one. Oh boy. I really, really hope that was a brand new toilet. This one. Okay, XSplit. Post your X shit emotes now, please. Here it is. It's the floral bathroom. So you can be at peace as you're shitting. Looks relatively comfortable. It doesn't look clean, but that's also just because of the pattern. It's all cushioned. Oh, it is! Oh, I didn't even realize that. It's all cushioned. Including the toilet paper. I don't know if is this real? Here's a Pittsburgh toilet courtesy of my last rental. You're not expected to use that, are you? That's just, like, broken. This is, like, a fucking garbage room. This is a trash room, right? No way. No fucking way that is real. And the last one that Johnny found is... God. Obviously, there's probably way more material. Mikola's halig tree. Man, I would love my own little tree outhouse like that. It just looks so cozy. I think it's great. Alright, well that's cursed toilets. I'm sure there's another segment worth of toilets somewhere. I'm not gonna go looking for them, but if we, you know, one day we end up with enough material, we'll do it. I don't know. Listen, I'm open to, weird segments like this. Like, honestly, I don't even know what to say. When you see, like, 40, 50 toilets, you just run out of things to say. But there's gotta be more weird shit we can cover. In fact, I do have some chat members submitting their own weird interests. So, yeah, we could definitely, keep this going. But yes, toilets was a perfect choice for the stream. Vinny, thank you for checking out my segment. Glad you liked all this shit. You bet. From Lana Kila. I think I said that right. And there you go. So remember, chat, next time you're using the bathroom and you're struggling, it could always be worse.